I'm Brittany Begley, and here's what's happening. If you see smoke in Rio Linda today, it's probably because of a controlled burn. Sac Metro Fire will be burning vegetation around Dry Creek Parkway. A controlled burn Wednesday in Mather got out of control, but they tell us now is the time to do it since grass was too wet earlier this year. A Rio Linda family is now fighting to change the law after a woman lost her unborn baby in a DUI crash. Sierra Villegas learned this week that the suspect arrested will not face manslaughter charges. The DA's office says the death of a fetus isn't covered in the definition of manslaughter or vehicular manslaughter. Her family is calling for people to rally behind them at the DA's office today. You may have gone to bed worried after hearing about a gun scare at the Costco in Sacramento. Now, we want you to know there was no active danger or threat. Police evacuated the store last night because of reports of a man with a gun. They searched the entire warehouse and looked through surveillance video. Police say they never found anyone with a gun. All right, let's get a check of your forecast with meteorologist Rob Carlmark. Rob, we made it to the weekend almost.
We're there. Basically, mentally, we're there. And you know what? We're going to have the same kind of weather that we saw yesterday stick around for the next 2 days. So your Friday is going to be great. If anything, I would say it's going to be cooler than you would think. Clouds in the morning, highs in the 80s, a little bit breezy. I think the wind is kind of the secret sauce here because if it's in the 80s and it's kind of windy, it'll feel, if anything, somewhat cool, especially as the sun is going down. So that's something just to be aware of. So let's go ahead and fast forward through the rest of today because I want to show you something else that's going to happen. As we get into early Saturday morning, I think there's going to be enough clouds and enough moisture where we could be looking at some legitimate light rain in the Bay Area. Not drizzle, something a little bit more. It will struggle to get over the coastal range and affect anybody in the valley, but if you're heading in that direction, especially on a weekend, that's something to look for. As we're going to be looking at our temperatures, stick around in the 80s for the next couple days. Sunday is more or less a normal day in August. We do get semi-hot there for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then some cooling after that. So it's all about the next 2 days. After that, we get back to normal around here.